Hello friends, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today I wanted to bring something very interesting to your attention. I have seen this post by Shelly today, and since I saw it, I did some research and I did some experimenting, and my god, we got a way to duplicate items in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And this time it's not something through multiplayer, not something that could be considered a hack or a mod. It's literally using in-game mechanic that Gameloft gave us themselves. Now, this is definitely a bug, and this is definitely not intended, I'm pretty sure. And before we dive right into it, I just want to give a disclaimer. I personally don't think this is bannable because you're literally just playing the game. This could have happened on accident to anybody. It's just a glitch in the way they implemented companion picking up items that can be kind of exploited into getting extra resources. The items are not really duped. The items are legitimately given to us by our companions. This is definitely exploiting a game glitch that definitely wasn't intended to be working this way. So if you don't feel comfortable with this, or if you feel like it might, Gameloft might decide to ban people for it, which once again, it's pretty much, I have 99% confidence that's not going to happen. What's most likely going to happen, they're going to fix this in the next hotfix, within a week, maybe. But until then, if you want to get yourself some extra resources, this is how you do it. Thank you so much, Shelly, for providing detailed instruction. And there is actually lots of possibilities for this glitch. So let me show you how it works. And the only reason I feel comfortable sharing this is because getting Dreamlight in this game is honestly illegal. How difficult it is and how much you need for everything. So anything to help people get more Dreamlight, and this can be used for more things than just Dreamlight. But in my opinion, Dreamlight is probably going to be the most useful thing you can do with this. So first of all, we're gonna go to companions and we're gonna select R2-D2. Now it should also work with Scarlerly Baby Dragon, whichever one you have, any critter that can pick up ore. And when you select it, apparently the dream shards are actually considered ore. So in order for this glitch to work, you're gonna need to get your critter to level 4 actually. So let's do that. I do have a video on what's the fastest and easiest way to get companions to level up, and we're just gonna do a little bit of time bending until my dragon is level 4. Should be 15 seconds. There we go, level 4. So why is level 4 essential? Because when a companion reaches level 4, they get an ability to duplicate resources when they collect them for you. It has a pretty low base chance, and there is no way to increase that base chance from all the testing that I've seen people did. Dutch Girl ran a whole experiment. She maxed out all of the variations of the same critter, and it did not boost the chances of duplicating the item. But we don't need that. So now I have 30 Dream Shards, and Dream Shard is considered an ore. However, there is a problem. If I drop a Dream Shard, my dragon is not gonna pick it up because they only pick up resources that were not dropped by a player. But here is where this glitch comes in. Developers forgot to account for one very interesting possibility. It's possibility of duplicating items. And when I say duplicating, I mean not getting them from thin air, but instead placing them from your inventory. So you know how if you place a furniture item, for example, I place this bed here, you literally have an option. If you hover over it, there is a button that is on the keyboard is X, on PlayStation controller it's a square. Basically, just pick any furniture item and hover with your mouse or with your cursor over it and see what button shows up as duplicate button. And if you click on it, it basically grabs another copy of this item if you have it. So the thing is, this mechanic was in the game for a long time, but it doesn't just work for furniture items. It actually also works for any resource. If you have one placed, you're not gonna have the button show up on the screen, but you can still click it while hovering over the object to duplicate it. And this is not magic. This item is actually taken out of your inventory. So if you have multiple of, in this case, dream shards, you can use the duplicate button to pull out more of them from your inventory. And the glitch is that duplicated items are actually considered as new items that were not placed by a player by critters, which means they are gonna try to pick them up for you. So if I do this, literally just click X and place, for example, 10 Dreamlight shards. Let's do 10 just for this experiment. They're gonna come out from my inventory, so I'm gonna have 20 dream shards left. But see what happens next. The dragon is actually gonna try to pick all of them up, and when they get level 4, they are gonna have a chance to duplicate these shards, which means he's gonna pick up 9 out of these 10 shards, because 1 I actually placed, but the other 9 were duplicated. So this is the glitch. The duplicated items should also count as items placed by a player, and I guess Gameloft forgot to code it in, and I'm sure they will fix it. Oh my god, my game crashed. Wow, I love this so much. Alright, so I put 14 dream shards down, and now I just wait for the dragon to pick them up. Alright, and after he finishes picking up everything in the radius, he's just gonna give you a bonus. In this case, he gave me 1. Yeah, the chances are not great, but if you do this enough times, I literally just got 1 free dream shot that I didn't have before, using 2 completely legit in-game mechanics. Let's try this again. Wow, this is an infinite money glitch. So the dragon just pooped out some dream shards, and then he picks them up by himself, and then he's gonna probably duplicate some of them again. Never mind, he didn't. I guess he can't duplicate the ones that's been duplicated. But it might seem like it's a very slow method, but somehow another glitch in this mechanic, in my opinion, allows, if the companion marked something for pickup, even if you pick up that item, apparently it still counts, like the companion still thinks they picked it up, so it's gonna affect the bonus that they give, meaning that you can pick up most of the shards yourself and your companion's still gonna have a bonus. So let's see, I'm starting here with 32 dream shards, so I'm gonna drop 1. I'm gonna go to furniture mode and click duplicate button and literally place every single shard that I have. Now remember, we started with 32. That is a little bit tedious, but honestly, it's not too bad. It's by far the fastest method of getting Dreamlight in the game right now. And in a minute, we're going to discuss what other potential difficult to get resources you can get using this glitch. But you can turn 32 shards, dream shards, and you can do this on the larger scale for sure. Let's just place all of them. It takes probably around a minute. So I literally empty out my entire inventory, unless I cannot place any more. And there we go, I ran out. There's nothing else more in my inventory. And now I wait for all of them to get marked, and now I just start picking them up. Me and the dragon picking them up together. And the thing is, once the dragon done picking up, there's nothing else in the radius for him to pick up. He's just gonna literally just give all of the shards, even for the ones that I picked up. Look at that. And now, BAM! The thing just picked up 2 shards, but he exploded in like 5. And now I look at my count and I have 37. I just got 5 dream shards in 1 minute. Once again, not groundbreaking. This is not gonna, like, it's only worth doing with resources that are very difficult to get, and is much, like, even with this slow method of getting a couple extra shards every once in a while, it's still faster to do it this way than getting resources themselves. So it's a very, very interesting mechanic. I don't consider it like incredibly broken. Yeah, it's nice to make 5 free dream shards in a minute, but it's not like you can generate stacks upon stacks upon stacks in minutes. So this is a very small glitch, but I'm still sure it's gonna get patched, because it's definitely not intended behavior. And once again, I don't encourage anybody to do this. If what you just saw seems like a worthy time investment, and you're willing to take a tiny little minuscule risk that Gameloft will decide to ban people who do this, which once again, extremely unlikely, considering that it's not an exploit, it's literally just using in-game mechanic in a way Gameloft forgot to implement. But let's take a look at other companions and let's see what else can this be used. Should this be used to? Which resources are actually difficult enough to get to maybe justify using this method? Flowers. There is a couple flowers, especially Storybook Vale flowers, that are very difficult to get. For example, any poppies, any rose bushes, those are usually used in very good recipes, and also good looking flowers, and sometimes you just need a lot, and they don't spawn properly. That's the problem. If they were actually spawning the way they're supposed to be spawning, instead they're just spawn in areas where the vacuums cannot even reach them, near the trial areas, and they also sometimes just don't spawn at all. So, in my opinion, it's totally justifiable to use this to get yourself a couple extras of those flowers. You can use absolutely any critter that picks up flowers, like carpets, Dinah, any birds. There is lots of them. You can use any dog, Max, or Footstool to potentially get some extra dark wood. If you're really struggling and if you need to get lots and lots of dark wood, this can get you... I guess if you don't want to wait for it to spawn, this is definitely faster than waiting for it to spawn. Now, I haven't ran any tests with Hey Hey. I don't know if Hey Hey can potentially, like, what kind of stones he can pick up. Stuff like marble, stuff like... I know for a fact, though, that Footstool and Max do pick up pine cones and petrified wood. And petrified wood is one of the hardest resources to get in Storybook Vale, so I would definitely use it to get some more petrified wood and potentially pine cones if you need them. I don't think it's worth doing on any fruits, vegetables, or fish. Those are usually much faster to just get the regular way. And we crashed again. Is this just me? Is this something wrong with my computer? I don't understand why I'm crashing. Maybe I should try to, like, completely... I think I'm gonna do this before the stream because it's just ridiculous. I'm crashing every 2 minutes. I'm gonna fully delete the game. Hopefully my account is gonna be backed up, and then reinstall it, and then we're gonna see if it helps at all, because this is literally unplayable. Now, apparently, probably Senpai discovered that ravens can pick up moss, which is moss's incredible resource. It's used in a lot of crafting recipes. It just looks great, and it's pretty difficult to get because of, once again, the spawning issues in Storybook Vale, which are still happening. And I do not understand why can't they fix it so all the resources spawn, like, organically in all areas, and vacuums can actually reach all the areas where stuff can spawn. They've been trying to fix this for a year now, and it's still not fixed, so very interesting. I want to test if the sweets that Fiery Raven does, or the Pirate Parrot, if those sweets count like desserts. Like, imagine you can duplicate, like, cakes. Probably not. It probably just means stuff like sugarcane, vanilla. It's such a weird distinction. Like, wouldn't sugarcane be covered by vegetables? Actually, maybe it's not. I don't think time banding or snippets worth it doing the glitch, because those things are very easy to farm, and you can just convert from the resources that you already have. Now, the spices one is interesting because salt crystals are considered a spice, and it's ridiculously difficult to get because you have to fish for it, so definitely going to be useful for salt crystals. Gems, once again, if you need lots of gems, you can also use it on iron. Maybe if you want to get a bunch of iron ingots, but I feel like still mining for iron is probably faster. But if that worked on onyx, because gems, I don't think the gems critters work on onyx, but let me just double check. Yeah, it does not work on onyx, and it does not work on shiny gems, at least in my experience. I guess it's just, once again, another bug that will hopefully be fixed, but by the time it's fixed, they're probably going to fix the duplicate glitch as well, so unfortunately, not going to be able to get some extra onyx. So, dream shards, sea salt crystals, moss, dark wood, petrified wood. Those would be and pine cones. Those would be probably the most important resources that I could use this for. But then once again, to reiterate, I do not encourage using this. This is still using a glitch, even though it's literally not your fault and it's been put in the game by developers. I still think, considering that we still didn't get an extra way to get Dreamlight, I feel like we can get a few Dreamlight shards, right? I think it's only right. They're probably gonna fix it within a few days, and it's not like you will be able to farm a chest full of Dream shards, but getting a couple extra thousand Dreamlight couldn't hurt nobody. So yeah, do with this information what you must. And thank you so much, everyone who discovered this and helped to figure out how to do this. With all the bad glitches in this update, it's nice to have one good glitch that we can use to actually do something good for us. And I hope that I would honestly trade this duplication glitch for a crash-free game experience anytime. Gameloft, please, the hotfix cannot come soon enough. Fix the duplication glitch, fix the critters, fix the storybook veil spawning, fix all the crashing that's going on and all of the issues with the quests. A lot of people still cannot do Forgotten Quest because of the pillar glitch. I hope the hotfix is going to come this week, or next week, I mean. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later in today's stream. Spiral number 2 and some more Star Path grinding, and also check out the Star Snap results. Should be out now on Dreamer's Portal. I cannot wait to see how you guys did. We're going to take a look at it on stream as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.